Niagara College was forced to cancel its March open house this year because of COVID-19. But since April 6th, they've been opening their doors in a virtual way through their virtual open house. Here to talk about that, we have the Associate Director of Student Recruitment, Phil Hayes. Welcome to the program, Phil.
Hi, Mike. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.
First off, looking at that March open house, it's a very popular event, a very well-attended event. What had you had planned for that event? How many people were you expecting to see walk through the doors of the two campuses?
Yes, the Spring Open House is really one of our feature events throughout the year, and the whole college community really rallies behind it, and people really look forward to it. We have an event planner that starts working on that in pretty much after the fall open house is done. And we were expecting anywhere from 3,600 to about 4,000 visitors altogether. About approximately half of the visitors come from the Niagara region, but we also get about 30% from the GTA. So there's a significant number that come from around the Toronto area, and then we do get the remainder coming from across Ontario, Canada. As well, every year we get a few international students that come down, and they're kind of doing the tour of the circuit of visiting their choices. So we really roll out the carpet, and it was unfortunate, but obviously necessary that we had to cancel that event. But yeah, it is something that we're quite proud of, and we're looking forward to hosting one in the future.
Once plans were canceled for that, you had to put plans in motion for this virtual open house. It launched April 6th. What does it actually mean?
Yeah, so the virtual open house is really meant to get the questions that students come to the regular open house with is really to capture that information and be able to convey it so they can make an informed decision. When you come on campus, you get a gut feel. There's a gut check where you can see yourself there, right? And the information that you get. We really encourage students to take that into consideration. So what we're trying to do is mimic that gut check in a sense of, here's the information about our program. So we have a virtual tour that can take them through the campus, the labs, they can see shots, they can do a deep dive into over 130 different programs that we offer. We have an actual online chat where they can chat live with one of our recruitment staff. We are also setting up future sessions on an ongoing basis, so one-on-one sessions where they can connect with a recruiter to go through some of their specific cases. And in some cases where we've really seen a benefit of it, the open house, we're physically only there from a 10 to 2 on that one day. This is now over extended periods. It's available when they're ready. They can do it from the comfort of their own home. Our staff are on the chats Monday to Thursday from 10 to 7:30, Fridays 10 to 4, and also Saturdays from 10 to 2. So it's a nice way of being able to connect multiple times and have more accessibility that way.
Did it take a lot of work to put together? Did it take a lot of time?
It took a lot of collaboration, but we have a fantastic team. Our staff are phenomenal from various departments came together, and we put a lot of our resources together, our video content, and we're updating the site all the time. So it was a really great endeavor that we were able to do it, and we all did it remotely, obviously. It's part of our DNA is to really create an exceptional experience for the students. So we really wanted to get our ducks in a row to make sure that that online experience was going to be the best that we could provide.
Moving forward, I imagine that this content that you've created is something you'll leave up there to augment or to enhance the actual tours that one day you will be able to provide.
Yes, if anything, this has taught us to be flexible and to be able to pivot. So one of the things moving forward, even as things slowly start to resume to normal operations, is being able to ensure that we have that online content and to utilize that, because there are there's other accessibility considerations. Many of our students are coming from far away, and so being able to give them a bit of a taste of NC early on would be great. So we're going to continue to do that and be able to provide those exceptional experiences. So yes.
I think also another benefit is, if I'm coming down to see the Food and Wine Institute at the Niagara on the Lake campus, I can still get a feel for the Welland campus as well.
Exactly, and it allows them to check out both campuses and programs. Often, students are interested in two different programs that may be at opposite campuses. So, really, to make an informed decision, and that's one of our key criteria is to help those students make a wise decision on what they're doing, and to help facilitate that along the way. And we're trying to incentivize them to come on campus. We do draws every week. We're doing draws for 2 Amazon gift cards just for visiting that site and registering. So part of it is we know there's an ongoing conversation that happens afterwards. So, and we have some great staff that are at their computers working remotely, but are going to be available to help them along the way.
How can potential Niagara College students access this information, access these videos, the chats?
Yeah, if they go to niagaracollege.ca/open house, everything is centralized in one location, and it will take them they'll be able to see all the different aspects. We're updating that site on a regular basis with as additional content becomes available, and having staff, a real person at the other end that they can ask a quick question to is really a key component. So yeah, that's a great starting place.
Thanks very much for your time today, Phil, and good luck in the recruitment process for the next school year.
Excellent. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
It's Phil Hayes of Niagara College.